Hey Ed, it's Nick with True North Digital. Like I had said when I spoke to you on the phone, I have my own marketing agency right here in London. So what I do is I help small businesses like yourself grow their brand utilizing online platforms. So I contacted you directly because I noticed your brand needs some assistance with your digital campaign. So in this video, what I'm going to do is a brief audit of your website and compare you to the competition. This is going to give you an idea of how your online presence is doing. So we know that having an optimized website gives you a strong online impression that brings you more exclusive leads for you and you only. So outranking your competition is the #1 way to obtain those leads specific to you. So when it comes to Google, there is a couple factors that are taken into consideration. That's optimized content, page speed, pictures, topical relevancy, and website outline. So in all of that, Google has robots. What they do is they crawl web pages looking for relevant keyword content, and that's what brings you up in organic search results. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to perform a search for your target market, which is overhead door repair or garage door repair or anything along those lines. And you can see it loaded up here. So it is a targeted specific keyword, and it should bring up your business when the search is performed. There's a few things that generate when a search result comes up. So we have ads that show up. This is what we call the Google Map Pack. It's the top 3 businesses in this map pack here, and as well as the organic listings. So the Google Map Pack right here, I want to focus in on that. That is a great way to generate leads to your business. So the map pack can be optimized with a number of things, and those are citations, reviews, photos, and relevant content. So optimizing these 4 things will put you at the top of this map pack result here. So being at that top of the map pack result is a great way to get additional leads separate from your website. So I'm going to explain what we need to get to do that here. So a citation is anywhere your business name, address, phone number are shown in any directory online as per your Google business profile. So there are thousands of listings like Yelp, Yellow Pages, and the Better Business Bureau, and maybe some others that you may have heard of. So the more citations that you have online, the more Google sees your business as an authority and will kick you to the top of these map pack rankings here. So if we can drive your online citations up, it will get you to the top of the list. There is some more factors that come into play there. So reviews and photos. So the more that you're adding photos and reviews, it is putting an emphasis on your business and that you're continually doing professional work, along with responding to any reviews that may require some retention action. Google does want to see a minimum amount of photos that are uploaded on your profile. When we upload those photos, we want to save the file name as specific targeted keywords. It's going to help drive the SEO into that, as well as having 25 5-star reviews. And so having 25 5-star reviews is a great way to do that as well. There is companies out there that don't do any of that but have a lot of 5-star reviews and then throws them to the top. So if we can do all of that, and the last thing is that there's an About Me section in that Google Business profile. What we need to do is we need to completely fill that out with at least 500 words of keyword-driven content, and all these tricks are going to get you to the top of the map pack. But one thing I want to focus on before we do any of that for the map pack rankings is your Google business profile here is not verified. So as you can see right here on the top right, you haven't claimed your business at all. So if let's say I go to own this business, I can actually go in and try and claim it myself. But since I'm not at your location, there is a verification factor in going into that on how to claim your business. But that's probably the #1 thing that we need to do before we go and do that, and I can manage any of that for you. So when we get that Google Business profile verified, we can do all the rest of the things, but I just can't stress the importance of maintaining your Google Business profile. It does put you on the top of your local market. It does generate huge amounts of revenue, and it does help you in the organic rankings because it's going to list it all together with your web page as well. So below the map packs, we do have the organic rankings here. Again, if I scroll down, you are not listed in any of these rankings here. And in a bit here, I'm going to show you why you don't show up there. And you do want to be on the first page. And trust me when I say nobody goes to the second page on Google. So some of your competitors like overheaddoor.com, now that's a big company. They're a franchise company. I'm not going to compare you to those guys just because they have multiple locations across North America, and pinning you against them with the numbers, it's just not fair. So Western Overhead, Stewart, True North isn't very big. Their numbers aren't very good. But Cliffs are pretty good. So I'm going to show you some data on these three companies here and see what's going on. So along with that, with Overhead Door Brand, Carwall, I'm also not going to compare you against them. Like I said, they also have many locations across Ontario. So trying to actually get numbers from their webpage that are targeted just for London, it doesn't show me exactly that data because it rolls it all into one. So let's go to Western Overhead Door here. So the website's okay. It does have a lot of content on it. Some call to action buttons here. Actually, I don't see an actual call button. But some of the navigation menu has got a lot of content. It's okay, but that's definitely something we can beat out here. Same with Stewart Overhead Door. They do have a lot of navigation menus that you can go through. Have a lot of services and a lot of content, nice pictures and everything like that. They're not optimized very well, so they can be beat out pretty easily. Cliffs here, they do have quite a bit of content, more than you. You have 300 and something on your web pages alone. So content is king when it comes to Google. We want to see at least 1,500 words of content with driven keywords in them. That's really going to help you bring you to the front page there. So Cliffs has a lot of content, a lot of different things on their website. A lot of you can see their citations right here. They're listed in Homestars, N49, Yelp, Google, Yellow Pages, Foursquare, Who's, Facebook. We want to drive in some more citations on that as well. So how are we going to compare you to the competition? So the first thing is I want to show you your website. Not Edwards here. So this is your website. As you can see, it's fairly basic. It doesn't have very many navigation menus to go through. It does have some pictures on there. It does have some decent information, which is nice. A lot of your associates that you deal with. The one main thing that I did not like on this was if I go to products here, and let's say you wanted another product, what it does is it actually takes you to your supplier's website. Now you don't want it taking you straight to your supplier's website. What a lot of customers are going to do, I've been guilty of this in the past, is why would I order it from these guys if I can just order it straight from my supplier itself? So if we can list your products with content in there, with some pictures, and keep them on your webpage, it's going to entice them to stay there, and you won't lose that lead to the manufacturer. So I use this program. It's called Ahrefs, and what it does is it analyzes the back end of web pages. It's going to give us a good idea of what's going on and what we need to beat out our competitors. So this is the UR and the DR rating. UR is short for URL. DR is the domain rating. These numbers are super important. So UR is typically raised by citations. Again, that's any online directory like we mentioned in your Google Business Profile section. We do want to raise that up there. And your DR is usually raised by backlinks. So a backlink gives it power. The more backlinks you have to your website, the more power it gives you. And Google sees it as a popularity contest. So the most referrals back to your page wins. So a backlink is any website, article, or blog referring back to your site, giving it power. And giving it power is raising this domain rating number here. Now, we don't want to grab backlinks that are not of quality, or that are of quality. We want quality over quantity. If we do get backlinks that don't have a very good quality, it actually can have a negative effect on this score here. So when we're in the future, we want to just make sure we're grabbing good referred backlinks. So that's this is Western Overhead Door. You can see that their citation rating is 19. Their trust in Google is about an 8. 480 backlinks from 37 referring domains, and that's giving them a do follow of 20 links back to their page here. And they have listed of 176 organic keywords in their content, driving in 291 visitors to their website a month. Now for Stewart Overhead Door, they have a high citation rating. Their domain rating is more trusted in Google. They do have quite a bit of backlinks from 91 referring domains. They have a lot of keywords, 737 keywords in their content, and it is giving them 57 links back to their website, driving in a total of 276 people to their London store location. And as well as, which one's this? This is Cliffs. So Cliffs, their citation's low, their domains rating's low. They're going to be easily beat out. They don't really have many backlinks or referring domains. They only have 13 do follows back to their list. But they show up in the organic listings because they do have a lot of keywords that are listed in their content, giving them a total of 208 visitors to their website a month. And as well as if we go over to yours here, so your citation rating's pretty good. Let's drive up some more. Get verification on your Google Business Profile. That's really going to launch that score up a lot higher. Your domain rating isn't very good. You do have a lot of backlinks, but like I said, not all backlinks are created equal. You do have a lot of backlinks that on there that are affecting this score here. So we want to go out and grab some new backlinks that have a lot of power, that are going to drive that DR up. They're only coming from 65 domains and 47 do follows back to your page, with 15 organic keywords, giving you a total of 86 people to your website a month. Now I want to show you your organic keywords here. If you can see, you're not really ranking for any organic keywords at all. A lot of them are just your name here and some other things. So you can see like the volume of this stuff is not very high. So we want a density of around 2, and we want long-tailed keywords. So like overhead door, London, Ontario, garage door, London, Ontario, overhead door repair, London, Ontario, things like that. I want to grow this big list of organic keywords in the content in your web pages. That's really going to drive the traffic to you here. So if we can redevelop your website with some more sections and information, as well as drive in those specific targeted keywords like I had just mentioned. I want to make you comparable to your competition and increase your leads. I know you've been around for a long time. I grew up in the East End of London for a long time. I've always seen your trucks around. But not only that, I can't stress the importance of having your Google Business Profile optimized and verified. This especially for your target London area, like I had mentioned, those leads generated are separate from your website and will drive in a lot more traffic. So thanks, Ed. I do appreciate you taking the time to look at my video here. I hope the information I provided you was giving you a better understanding on how properly marketing your brand online can increase the quality of leads to your business. So if you want to give me some feedback on this, give me a phone call, text message, anything like that, that'd be great. Look forward to working with you in the future. Take care.